What's up guys, we're back at the riverside today, and I actually didn't go to the creepy side of the riverside. This is actually the beautiful side of river. I hope you like what you see. So what we're gonna talk about today is I actually made a video a while ago discussing about how watching news was making people anxious. When you keep hearing about the virus, you know, this many people got affected or this many people died today, what that does is it generates anxiety in people and it generates a kind of fear, you know, and it's a scientific fact that anxiety, the negative emotions like fear or anxiety, weaken your immune system. They don't only weaken your immune system and make you weak psychologically, but they also damage your physical health. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. You know, if you think that what they show you on news is a complete real representation of what's going on in the world, then you, my friend, will be very wrong. Because what news does is it gives you the perspective of the world through a small peeping hole. It's not a complete picture. Okay, you don't believe me? Fine, answer this then. How many road accidents do you witness every day? Or how many road accidents do your friends or their friends of friends witness every day? Well, I don't hear any. I don't even remember the last time I have heard about any such unfortunate incident. But you go to the news, you turn on the news channel, and they have got it all listed for you. When you go out and when you meet your friends on streets, you see that most people are good people and you don't witness all these unfortunate events every day. But on news, all they got is all these unfortunate events listed up for you, which gives you this view or perspective of world that world is getting worse and world is a bad place and there is a lot bad, or everything that's going on in world is bad. And there is a reason why these people are doing that. Now you would say, why would news lie to us? Why would they lie to us, right? Well, there is a reason. When you show something sensational, something negative, it generates a emotional high. You know, it makes you emotional when you watch the news, and that emotional reaction, it's like a high. It's like a high from watching sensational sitcoms. Okay, and when you receive this high, it kind of makes you addicted to watch or to keep watching the news. And all they want is your attention. You know, your attention is what gives them the money. See only political discussions or murders or road accidents or some other sensational news that's only going on the news channels. But at the same time, there's a lot of good incidents that have happened in the city or in country, but you don't hear any of it on the news. You only hear about the bad or the negative. And what this does is it gives you a perspective to look at the world, a limited perspective again, that world is getting worse. You know, there are more bad people than there are good people, and all world is a bad place and it's getting worse day by day. Guys, that's not true. I don't think the world is getting worse. I think it's getting better. And if you and me put some more effort into making it better every day, it's definitely going to be a lot better than it is right now, and it's gonna keep getting better. If you want your body to perform at its peak, then you need to be vigilant about the nutrients that you provide your body, and you need to be hydrated. If you want your brain to perform at its peak, then you need to be even more vigilant about what you feed your brain throughout the day. Let me share something from this book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. What are you feeding your brain throughout the day with? Is it the news summaries and mind-numbing sitcoms, or is it inspirational stories? Controlling and measuring your input has a direct impact on your productivity and your outcome. We need to have an extra level of vigilance to prevent our brains from, you know, feeding in all this irrelevant, counterproductive and downright destructive input. In simple words, if you put in garbage, you're gonna get out garbage. Your input has a direct output on the way that you feel and your productivity. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. It only has one agenda in its mind, and it is survival. It is always looking for signs of lack and attack. Your brain is programmed to seek out the negative, dwindling resources or destructive weather or whatever is out there that's to hurt you. You know, it's looking for that. It's looking for all those signs. And so when you turn on that television and you blast that news at the dinner table, and you get bombarded with all of these reports of robberies or fires or attacks. After listening to all of these news reports of fires, attacks, robberies or tanking economy, your brain now lights up. And guess what? Now it will spend all night chewing over the feast of fear, negativity and worry. What's up guys? So Shree's back in his classic old setup again because I gotta finish the last part of the script. So on the riverside we were talking about how we can control our input. You know, we cannot always control how we feel, but we can always control what we feed in, what we allow in, right? So here is something you can try. So again, the compound effect by Darren Hardy. Darren puts it perfectly. You know, he says, don't drink dirty water. Don't drink dirty water. You get in life what you create. Expectation drives the creative process. What do you expect? You expect whatever it is that you're thinking about. The expectation or the thoughts underneath the conversation in your head is what drives the results that you get in life. So the question is, what are you thinking about? What is directing and influencing your thoughts? The answer is whatever it is that you're allowing yourself to hear and see. This is the input that you're feeding your brain, period. Alright, so let me give you an example. I don't really have a glass here right now, but I hope you understand what a glass is. So your mind is like a glass. It will hold whatever you put into it. You put in sensational news, salacious headlines, and talk show rants, and you're pouring dirty water in your glass. Everything you create will be filtered through that muddy mess because you'll be thinking through that, all of that muddy mess, you know. Garbage in, garbage out. All that dinner time television yak talk about murders, deaths, conspiracy, economy, or political battles is driving your thinking process, which drives your expectations, which drives your creative output. That's not a good news. What you want to do instead is flush this dirty water and fill your glass with clean and pure water. Well, what does this clear water look like? Well, positive and inspirational stories, aka my videos. Stories of aspiration, people who despite challenges are overcoming obstacles and achieving great things. Strategies of success, prosperity, health, love, and joy. Ideas to create more abundance, to grow, to expand, and become more. Example of what's good, right, and possible in the world. I want to thank Darren so much for this incredibly life-changing message. Thank you so much, Darren. And with that, guys, there is your new perspective. My job is done, so I'll see you guys next time.
How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your